Hi there, this video tutorial is going to show you about Adobe Spark and how an Adobe Spark post is different than an Adobe Spark page. So if you're a Beaverton student, go ahead and sign in on the spark.adobe.com. It's going to ask you, are you a teacher or a student? You're going to log in here with your school account and continue. Already done this, and I'm going to use my school account. So once you're logged in, Adobe Spark has three different programs. I already have a different video about Adobe Spark Video, how you can make narrated slideshows. But Adobe Spark Post is kind of like social media. Um, Here's some of their popular templates that they have. If you want to, create a header for a website that you're making, or you want to create an invitation or a graphic for a social media account, Adobe Spark Posts create all these templates with kind of pre-designed images for you to just go in and customize it to what you want. Some of their popular things are like slideshows and collages, but they also have things like presentations, infographics, report covers, all kinds of things that you can use Adobe Spark for. So here under graphics are some of the template graphics that you can choose from. Lots of different ones to choose from. And you can start from scratch too. So here's one that I picked before. I'm going to go ahead and open up. If you were just going to start one from scratch, you would just come up here where you go create a project and then walk through the steps. So the one that I had done before is I picked out this template that was like an open mic template. And I thought, oh, we do poetry open mic in the library. I could take this existing template and change the colors and change the graphic in the background and change the text and really very simply create an open mic poster for the library. And so one of the cool things, because Beaverton has the premium version of Adobe Spark, if you are done, when you're done with your assignment, see the share button, you can send your assignments directly to Canvas. So here are all the different templates and color choices that you can choose from. And even if you want to change your layout, this is just an example of a template that you could come in here and click each of these things and change. Like instead of using this photo, you could upload a photo or go find free photos or connect photos that you already had in Google Drive. It's pretty self-explanatory. If you've ever used Canva before, it's very simple. So Adobe Spark Post are graphics and images that you create using their built-in templates and filters and colors and fonts and things. Got it? All right. So let's go back and look at what's a page then. Adobe Spark Page is like an all-in-one, one-page web page where you can put in images, text, and video. So here's one that I had made showcasing our amazing Writing 121 teachers. And so this is a web page that I shared out showing how these teachers created this assignment called the multimodal essay. And if I wanted to preview it right here, I'll just give you the quick preview and then show you how we made it. So you're going to see it's going to load up the single web page, and it will just give a link, and you could link this and see how there's all these kind of creative movement. Here's text that I wrote. There's hyperlinks involved. There are these templates where you can have your images peek through the background. Here's some more text with some links. And then you can do layouts where you have text on one side and images on the other. You have ability to do pull quotes. And now I have embedded here some YouTube videos. And Adobe Spark Page has all kinds of different things that you can do. You can do bullets, you can video, you can do like carousel slideshows, and you can upload your own images. It's just kind of a very simple one page website, and you have a lot of features in it. So remember, I was in preview mode. So let me just kind of show you a few of the features in here. All right. So let's say I was working on this project. Oh, one thing that I forgot to mention earlier. And now to Adobe, all Adobe Spark has the ability to invite other people to work on the project with you. So that it will be great for Adobe Spark video projects, or if you and your partner are both working on this web page together, you can invite them and then they would have access to some of your options here, whether you want this page setting to show up or not. So now I'm going to go down my side. So now I'm in the editing mode of the web page, and you can see as I move down, there are these little pluses, and everywhere you see a plus is where you can add new content. So let me just go to the end of this page and just show you what some of the options are. So we'll go all the way to the bottom. So when you click on the plus, you get an option to put in a photo, text, a button, which would be like a hyperlink, a video, a photo grid, kind of like a collage, what they call a glide show, which is like a slideshow that has moving images, or do some kind of split layout. You are a little bit limited when you do choose one of these things. So that you just need to know that these here, when you choose your option, you're going to find, okay, so let me just put in writing. Let's see, I want to put in a picture of, we're talking about writing 121. Now here are my options with my image. And this is going to be true for whatever you put in. The text is going to have its own options. The images are going to have their own option. Inline would be like within like the way it is right now. Your image can fill the full screen. You can have it be one of those little peek windows that peek through the background. You could change this instead. You could have it be full width, go all the way across. You can move it up and down in order. So if you wanted this one to go before the previous picture, you could just go up and you just keep going up and you just keep moving it till exactly where you want it. So now it moved it in front of this image. Some other options, you can replace this one, you can delete it. So you have basic options, but also a few options. And so that's kind of the options for text. You could add a caption here. If you want to do text, your options once again are like, do you want to do heading 1? Or do you want to change this text and make it heading 2? Or do you want to make it a pull quote? Or do you want to make it a bullet? So you're limited in what you can do with the text, but it actually makes the project easier then. You don't have too many options. And the colors and things are all part of the themes. So when you change one of your themes, it changes everything in your project. So if you choose the whimsy theme here, you pick one of these other one, it's going to go through all of your text and all of your backgrounds and change them all to this theme and this font style. You can't pick and choose, but you know what? That's the point, is that you're just trying to make it simpler. When you're all done, you're going to want to preview it. You're going to want to export it, share it, and then you're going to want to publish it so you get a link that you could turn into your teacher or share on social media. This is a new feature, send it to Canvas. So back once again, that is kind of the difference between an Adobe Spark Post, which is more like a graphic, and Adobe Spark Page, which is more of a website. And don't forget, they also have the option of doing videos too in Adobe Spark. All right, hope that helps.